So for your current situation here, I have the Chariot. And with the Chariot, it's just what is my thing's flipping all over the place here. With the Chariot, what I'm feeling is just it's quick moving, it's driving towards success, and it is you that's in the driver's seat. So you could veer off, you can take a detour, you can do whatever, or you could go directly to the success. However, it is clarified by this Nine of Pentacles. So it's just telling me that you seem to be driving right straight towards the success, feeling the fruits of your labor, and where you are able to just feel the abundance. So you are driving right into it. Very successful, very powerful energy here. And then I have here for your challenge is I have the Hierophant, and it's clarified by the High Priestess. And what I am feeling, you know, you can interpret this any way you want. Let me tell you, from the moment this card came out, the only thing that I am getting off of this Hierophant is don't buck the system. Don't buck the system. Don't believe that you can buck the system and come out successful. So you need to have some integrity here. You need to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, this may not resonate with anybody or everybody anyway, but just for those of you who it's a call to say, do not buck the system. You need to get things in order to where you are doing the right thing. And clarifying that is the High Priestess. And what that's telling me is saying, you know what? If you don't necessarily know what the right thing is, take a moment, go within, follow your gut, follow your own intuition, because that will tell you what the right thing is to do. So only some of you are going to resonate with this. So just so you know, that's all I'm getting off of that Hierophant. Interpret it any way you want. I am getting a very strong feeling. Do not buck the system. Don't buck the system. Don't try to, work around something. If you know what needs to be done, it's got to be done. There's nothing you can do about it. It has to be done. So you need to find a way. But don't be afraid or don't be worried about it. You just need to go within, and the answers do lie within, and they will bubble right up for you. And then I have here is your outcome and your advice. 2 brand new divine offers here, divine opportunities that you could, again, you're in the driver's seat. You could either see these, notice them, and claim them, or you could skip right along, skip right by them. It depends on what your focus is. So you have a divine financial opportunity here that is being handed to you, the hand of God handing you this new opportunity, this whole new start. But you just need to be open to it. You need to be open to it, and you need to be allowing. You need to be in a state of allowing. And you also have here the Ace of Cups, which could be even a divine offer of love. And so with this divine offer, it could be even just family members. It could be whatever. Your cup overflows because you are so loved. And you need to remember that. You are so loved. Clarifying that Ace of Pentacles, I have here the Tower. And what that's just telling me is that you can either choose to focus on, oh, woe is me, here's where I am today, or where I was last month, or where I was 2 years ago, and it's still in your experience. Or you could choose to not focus on that and focus on finding the blessings in everyday life so that you are openly being able to receive this divine offer. So pay attention to where your thoughts are going, because if you're thinking of something in the past that just, you feel like your life was ruined by something that happened in the past, you got to stop focusing on that right now to allow this divine opportunity to come through. It's not that it won't come through, because it will. It's just that you're not going to see it if you're focused on something else. So please just remember that. Pay attention. You do have a divine whole new financial start. You have a new opportunity, could be a new career opportunity. But if you're in the, victim, woe is me type mindset, you're going to potentially miss this. So you don't want to miss it. And then I have here for the Ace of Cups, I have here the 5 of Pentacles. And that 5 of Pentacles, that's feeling, like it's lack. It's feeling left out. It's feeling not having enough. It's feeling hardship. And if you're focused on anything other than the beauty, the miracles, the blessings in life, and your own self-worth, you are worthy of that. It doesn't matter what you've done, or you are worthy. You need to release yourself from any guilt or shame, and you need to allow yourself to receive these blessings. If we look at each other through the eyes of God, God doesn't see us the way we would see someone that bothers us, or someone who, God sees everyone through the eyes of love. So just know you are viewed through the eyes of love. So you are very worthy to receive these things. You don't want to be focusing in these areas. You want to allow those to come through. So let's see with the Archangel Power Tarot and see what we can come up with for clarification, further clarification. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirits, and spirit guides, all from pure and divine love and light only. We have new beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And that's what I was saying. This is a whole new beginning, and it's being handed to you from the divine. It's a new beginning in love. It's a new beginning in relationships. It's a new beginning in finance. You're finding your purpose, but you do have to have a forgiving look at the past, forgiving review at the past. And in addition to that forgiving review of the past, you also need to remember to let yourself off the hook as well. There's so many cards here. I'm just going to keep shuffling. So while you're doing that review, you make sure that you let yourself off the hook as well. God's got you, and he only sees you through the eyes of love. He doesn't see you through any other lens at all. So take that, here goes another whole stack. Take that Chariot energy, and it will allow you to just feel the fruits of your labor. You're feeling abundance, you're feeling strength, you're feeling courage, you're feeling blessed. And then I have here the Lovers. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments in the power of love. And this power of love can be unconditional love. I mean, it is unconditional love, but it could be a platonic love. It could be love of a family member. It could be love of a romantic partner. But make choices from your heart. And make sure that you are going within for answers. Just whatever you're doing, try not to buck that system. And you have another ace. You have, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. This is a change in job or a promotion. You have double the energy of this Ace of Pentacles. And if I can tell you one thing, Sagittarius, get your mind off of any adversity, any challenge, get your mind off of it. You need to focus purely on your new beginnings, because you have 3 aces here in this reading and double the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. So it's all about, doing, I just dropped a bunch on the floor. It's all about doing, doing what's right, doing the right thing. And you will always, when we're doing what's right, you never have to look over your shoulder. Doing what's morally correct. Let's see, any other divine messages here for Sagittarius? Thank you. Oh, I just see one that's upside down. Any other divine messages here for Sagittarius? I have 2, and I'm just taking them because they were in the deck wrong. And I have King of Michael. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. And while I was bending over, that's what I was talking about. Being, honor, morally, do the right thing, doing the right thing, keeping your integrity. The situation calls for honest and open communication. And then we have Chariot, and you have double this Chariot energy: determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Determination and self-control. And the self-control is, controlling the emotions, looking at things a little more objectively. It says wisdom and objectivity are important right now. Self-control is allowing yourself not to be dragged around by your emotional attachment to a situation. So if something's going wrong and or anything about this, get your emotions out of it. Look at it objectively. Definitely look at it objectively. You have new beginnings here. You're starting this whole new life, and it's going to be a life of integrity, and it's going to be a life of passion, and it's going to be a life of purpose. This is your new beginning. Forgive and review the past, release it. And then this is a reminder to you: positive thoughts create positive results. The prayer here says, divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and my emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person in every situation. And that's reminding you too, when I said, how God sees us. He sees us through the lens of love. He sees us through no other way. And that's saying, the prayer here is asking you to be aware. It's you asking Archangel Michael to help you be aware and be conscious of the love and light that is within each person, even if it's somebody that has hurt us. Honor and trust your feelings. And the prayer here says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting and guiding and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me to understand and express my emotions with love. You need to definitely honor and trust your feelings. And if those of you have, had, like emotional swings where you go from one extreme to the other, you certainly want to be able to learn from the angels how to express your emotions with love. Help you to understand. Very powerful here. So you have some awesome energy through determination and through self-control. You are having a career advancement. You are moving forward towards success. You are having this divine new beginning. And your angel card here is listen. It says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Listen to your own inner guidance. Listen to your own inner voice. That will be the angels talking to you. It will be whoever it is that you pray to talking to you. And listen. Okay, sorry about that. I did have a technical difficulty to where after I finished speaking of this listen, it didn't allow me to finish. You had one more card, and I didn't know that until I actually was done with the video. So thank goodness that I did leave all of the cards on the table. However, they were all scooped back up. I had to put them out as best I can. So the shift in watching the end of the video, this was the only card that we had left to talk about. So from the daily guidance from your angels, the final card that came out for you is release and surrender. And this says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held so tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands and arms and heart to our love and our assistance. Your angels are right there. And just as we, said with listen, they're right there. They're right there waiting for you, waiting to help you. What they're saying here. Now, these two cards are an offer from the divine hand of God. Now, you're not able to just receive that if you're hanging on to something that does not serve you, because you're clenched, you're closed. They're saying, open your hands, open your arms, allow, be able to receive. So that is just a further reminder that to release and surrender the past, anything that is holding you back. Don't be focusing on the negativity from the past. Release and surrender, and they will shower you with the blessings of their radiant love. Just, you need to be open to it. You can't be tight fists. You cannot receive anything if you're all closed off. So start to open, start to, just allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive. You have a very powerful reading this week. Remember, you are in the driver's seat. You could drive yourself right into prosperity and independence, financial independence. You're the one that determines your own self-control. Please, please, please remember with this Hierophant, I'm telling you, the energy that I am receiving from the Hierophant is do the right thing. Do not buck the system. Do the right thing. You have 3 aces in your reading, 3 divine new offers, 3 divine new beginnings, and 2 of them are financial. Please, please, please pay attention. Be focused on the beauty, the love, the miracles, the nature, things in everyday life that normally you wouldn't even pay attention to. Start paying attention to that so you can realize these divine blessings here. Don't be focusing on things that do not serve you. Honor and trust your feelings. Make sure that you do quiet your mind and that you listen. You have this beautiful, beautiful new beginnings. You're starting a new life. You're finding your purpose, and you also need to have a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And that doesn't only include other people in your past, but for sure it includes yourself as well, to let yourself off the hook. If there's anything that you need to, usually we say, oh yeah, I forgave everyone that I need to forgive. Well, forgive yourself too, because many times we put a lot of the blame on us, and we're so busy forgiving other people that we forget to forgive ourselves. Remember who you are. You are a child of the Most High God. You are looked at through the eyes of love, not through the eyes of anything else. And please try to remember, while you're being open to receive these divine new offers and beginnings, that you want to look at others through the eyes of love as well. You guys have such a powerful week. Please, please continue to keep this wonderful momentum up. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You will know in your gut what the right thing to do is. And, just stay above board, whatever, when you're dealing with an institution of any sort.